Hey everyone, so today we're doing this quick reaction video about this Femen organization. They are in France, and I already made a video a long time ago about they were protesting like the Ukraine war and all that. And if you know anything about them, they always get half naked. Now I want to cover the video, but like I always had the problem with the nudity. So because they get naked. And I'm supposed to react to it, and this is like YouTube, and you know most social media, they don't allow this type of behavior, so I'm always struggling to edit the video.
J'ai tellement peur! Je ne veux pas mourir! C'est un génocide! Israël! Hamas! Hors de Gaza! Israël! Hamas! Hors de Gaza! Israël! Hamas! Hors de Gaza! Israël!
Wow.
Hamas! Hors de Gaza! Israël! Hamas!
Now, this is really absurd. So they speak it in French. I assume most of my audience doesn't understand the French, but they say something about Hamas. Something. I mean, I didn't pay attention, but like this is just absurd. I mean, like why the nudity? Like this is why I will always criticize. Like you don't have to get half naked. Like this is like walk. Like you can protest in various forms. I'm anti-protest. I don't agree with it. If you don't have a strategy, if you don't have like something concrete that you want, like if you haven't established the goal of the protest, well, they don't have the goal. They're just saying that Israel has to stop murdering babies. Well, that's not a goal, right? They're not gonna stop because they're psychopath or whatever the reason is. That's not a strategy. You have to ask for something, and it has to be realistic, and it has to be feasible in the short term, so you can track the progress of your activism. But just protesting on the street, it doesn't help anybody. Now, I'm stopping the video because I have to kind of like hide this stuff, so let's continue.
Hors de Gaza! Israël! Hamas! Hors de Gaza!
Action coup de poing des Femen face à la Tour Eiffel. Elles viennent d'arriver il y a quelques minutes, une vingtaine d'activistes qui viennent de mener cette action en faveur de Gaza. Elles réclament l'arrêt des bombardements israéliens, le départ du...
So they say something about Hamas or the Gaza, meaning they don't want Hamas, and they also don't want Israel inside of Gaza. Well, ma'am, I mean, you can just ask for the recognition of the Palestinian state. It says here, nous sommes en train d'être éliminés, meaning it says we are getting eliminated. Stop the genocide, hashtag. My cat is bothering me.
Mais aussi dénonce, je cite, l'inaction de la communauté internationale, une action qui a duré quelques minutes, durant lesquelles on pouvait lire sur certaines pancartes des tweets repris des Gazaouis évoquant la détresse de leur situation sur place. Une action qui s'est terminée à l'instant sans intervention de la police, mais en présence de nombreux touristes qui, pour certains, surpris, ont filmé la scène et pour d'autres ont applaudi à l'issue de celle-ci. Ça vient de se terminer à l'instant, les activistes viennent de quitter la zone sans difficulté sur le parvis du Trocadéro. Je vous tiens...
Ain't nobody arresting these people. That's what I find strange. I said it in the previous video too, and now I'm gonna repeat it once again. It's like, why nobody is they talk about like these women have like rights and they're protected, and we are not a misogynist society and all that. Well, getting naked on the street and every man can see your body and all that. Like, how is that not misogynistic? Why are you using your body, your intimate part, as part of a protest? Why? Where do you see men with their dick, in public, saying, I'm protesting for this cause? They don't do it. So why women are showing their breast? It is misogynistic because women in the West are treated as a sexual object. And if you disagree, please give me a logical reason why this is not misogynistic. Don't say, I'm just making up stuff and all that.
Tiens évidemment au courant sur Brut dès qu'on a plus d'informations. Et d'ici là, je vous souhaite un très bon dimanche à tous.
And they do everything except like hold the people responsible in I'm really tired of repeating this point. Why don't you want to hold the people responsible? Like the French government is also responsible in the genocide. They're sending weapons, they're protecting them, shielding them in the media and all that. But they don't want to fucking talk about it. They're talking about the Jews and Israel and all that and Hamas and all that. Why don't you hold the people responsible for the crimes? I'm really tired because this is getting repetitive. I just keep saying the same thing and people, they don't want to listen to me. They say I'm just I don't know what I'm talking about. And this is actually gonna help. This help nobody. Nobody is getting any benefiting from this. Nobody. Definitely not the Palestinians.
C'est l'enfer!
Look at this. Look.
Stop génocide! Nous sommes en train d'être éliminés! Stop génocide! Gaza saigne et le monde continue de regarder! Stop génocide! Ce n'est pas un fait divers! C'est un fait.
And these people are getting funded. You know, they're not doing it because they're good, decent human being. I mean, never ever trust these people. Never. I personally don't trust them, and I'm always right. I cannot predict the future. But just using common sense and a little bit of logic, I always find the protest and all that. They're always funded by some NGO, some organization, and all that. So they're just gonna create distraction and all that, and it's not gonna achieve anything.
Génocide! Me rend malade!
Oh boy. Oh man. This is horrible. Man. Man, go to your husband if you have one. People are clapping. Nobody had any fucking like using his brain, you know, or her brain to kind of analyze this situation. And it's just absurd, you know, like I said, they haven't achieved anything. This is just a show and distraction and all that. So I don't want to keep repeating myself. I find it like extremely disturbing, especially in public spaces and all that. If there's children, why they're supposed to see that? This is traumatizing for children. And I'm not saying like 6 or 7 years old. I'm talking about like 12, 14. You're still going through life and all that. And you go outside and you see these motherfuckers with, it looks like blood and all that. And it's really traumatizing. So that's my viewpoint. If you have anything to add, leave it in the comment section below, and see you next time.